Bro, you are the African though. Why you want to push this African stuff on me? Why is that? Why is that? Are you going through an identity crisis? I know there's a lot of people like yourself, either from this land or from Africa, that push this African stuff only on Black Americans. Black Americans, the only people that get Africa shoved down their throat, that you are African. You are African. We the only people. I don't see y'all do this to the Caribbean people, like to the Jamaicans. Y'all don't do that to the Jamaicans. Y'all don't do that to the people in South America. Y'all don't do it to the black people in Canada. Y'all don't do that to even the Hawaiian people. Y'all don't do that to nobody. Y'all don't do it to the dark-skinned people in China. None of that. Y'all don't even do it to the white people. They got African DNA in them. But for some odd reason, y'all want to put African on us Black Americans. That's the most sickest, weirdest thing in the world. There's nothing about my family lineage connected to no Africa, fam. Even if my family came here in the 1600s, 1500s, whatever, even if they came here through the transatlantic slave trade, we are disconnected from them people, bro. Who I'm going to holler at? Why nobody from Africa say, hey man, where my kinfolk Brian at? Huh? Where his mom at? Where his dad, man? I'm related to them folks. Why people in Africa not saying that? Huh? Why? And you know why. But why they're not tracing nobody from Africa to here? Why they can't pinpoint the person that they related to? Why? I never seen an African get on TV and talk about, hey, I got a cousin that was on the transatlantic slave trade, and that was my granddad Umde, my great-great-granddaddy Umde. That's his kid. I never heard that. I never heard that. But guess what I heard? I heard about my great-grandfather having kids and having kids over here, and my great-grandmother doing this and doing that over there in the 1800s. Them people probably don't keep a record of nothing. Where would I be from in Africa? Huh? If I'm from Africa, who my tribe? Who my tribe? What, West Africa? How you know I'm from West Africa? Africa got carved up most definitely. Africa got carved up most definitely during the Berlin Conference. All those war-torn countries where they had to flee, run, hide, go to different parts of Africa, rebuild, start a new civilization, go down again. They had to scatter, go south. Some of them had to go east, some had to go north, some had to go west. And this before the 1900s. So who is my tribe? Them ain't my people. My people on this land got history on this land. I'm not about to forget nobody in my family, none of my friends' family, none of the people that I have studied, learned from, got gained from this land. Not the elders, the ancestors. You think I'm finna forget about them people just to hop and say some shit 500 years ago? And them people in Africa ain't looking for me? So why I'm gonna look for them? They can't trace me, I can't trace them. I could do a 23andMe, 29andMe, the DNA world of the game, all that shit, and it still won't point me to who my folks is out there. I'm American. And I blame Jesse Jackson for this shit. If Jesse Jackson would have never promoted his African American shit, none of us wouldn't be talking about we some goddamn Africans. That was the worst thing that ever happened to us with identifying ourselves. The worst. My grandma and granddaddy never talked about no goddamn Africans. My mom and daddy never talked about some goddamn Africans. There's nothing written in our, when we have family reunions. There's no Umde, no Kunde, no Kunta, no Zimbabwe, no nothing. No, none of that. Our spirit is different from them folks out there, fam. Our soul is different. Now, the Caribbeans kind of match the African soul. The people in British kind of match the African soul. But the soul of Africa ain't in us. We built different. We a different type of niggas, man. I come from a freedman background. I come from a slave descendant background. You get what I'm saying? I come from the slave niggas, bruh. I come from family members that couldn't read worth a damn, but they know how to make some goddamn money. I come from sharecroppers, Greenwood, Mississippi. You get what I'm saying? The fuck I'm gonna reach out to Africa for? You go to Africa. You be African. That's fine, you be African. Okay? But I ain't African, man.